December 14th, and I'm in here doing some tree stand prep for opening weekend, which is early September here in Kentucky. And I get just as excited this time of year as any other. Over my right shoulder are two mineral sites that I've established back in March with Whitetail Institute 30-06, and looks like a crater has hit the earth. I have two spots and they've just destroyed it. They love that mineral. So, and then about 15 yards off of the mineral site is my clover plot. Now on this farm I had a buck called Fresh that I killed back in early November, and he's right here. Nice big mature 5.5-year-old, and he was aggressive. He came into the food plot and thrashed both of my apple trees, ripped the fence out of the ground entirely with the one, and then rubbed it down to basically nubs, and started on the other, but I surgically removed him before he could destroy the other one. It's pretty cool. So you have to have a plan and a backup plan to the backup plan to the backup plan in some cases. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when you're going to be after a target deer, and he's going to disappear for reasons unknown, or a neighbor will kill him, or he'll die of EHD, car collision, coyotes, whatever. So you have to have a backup plan. So back in early November, when my dad came to visit, I put him on a buck I had 4 encounters with, a buck named Thanos, and that's right here. Big 160 class. Had 4 encounters. Awesome way to spend the season, but I'm glad that my dad got him. So the next day, I killed Fresh. Now, on this farm, I have another buck that's actually going to score a little bit higher, and he's a 4-year-old, just a muscle-bound 4-year-old we call Coke Can. And you can see his picture right here. And when Fresh moved into this area, because they tolerate each other in the summer like bachelor groups tend to do, but when their testosterone levels amped up, he kicked Coke Can out of the area entirely for several weeks. But now that he's been removed from the herd, I've already seen Coke Can on trail cam chasing some other bucks around, especially early December when those does reach that 70 to 80 pound range and they're coming in their first estrus cycle. He was chasing around a nice 9-pointer that we have on camera. So next year, as a 5-year-old, he's going to rule the roost. He'll have the mineral, he'll have water in the creek down below, he'll have clover, chicory, and then I'm also going to put some Whitetail Institute sugar beets and turnips up on top. But I'm showing this spot because right now I'm going to do some trail clearing to this big black cherry tree right over my right shoulder and to the left of the camera. And I don't need to trim a bunch of branches up in the tree itself, which is nice, but I'm going to clear some shooting lanes to the mineral sites. And with a west, northwest, or west, southwest wind, I come in from the east side of the farm, come up the creek, and then up the hill right to the tree. So that's what I'm doing right now. And, you know, to get on big deer, you have to have a plan. You have to stick to the plan. And you have to plan usually not days or weeks, but months in advance. So this is the time to get out and scout your farm. And if you've had some frustration over the years, when you haven't been able to get on a deer, you haven't seen the number of deer and the mature deer that you think that you should based on the time, effort, and money spent into it. Sometimes all you need is a third-person perspective. So that's what I'm doing today is some field work and some prep for myself. But I have a couple openings for January and February. So if you're interested, check it out at maturewhitetailstrategies.com, or you can just call or text me at 203-273-5140.